Okay guys, so we are doing a fuel economy challenge in the new F-150 Powerstroke diesel. We're aiming to get above 30 miles to the gallon on the readout, and I think we should be able to do it. The last person who was in this truck over the 9-mile route was able to do, I believe, around 32 miles to the gallon. So we're going to update you on how we're doing on this drive. I've got all the climate control system off. We've got the GPS running to keep us on the route. But so far, we seem to be doing pretty well. Right here at this light, I'm going to engage stop start. Actually, maybe we can just kind of cruise through here. Yeah, we got it. Good. I've got it in eco mode on the drive mode selector. We should be shifting as early as possible. You can feel just how low it's keeping the RPMs in eco mode. We're not even cresting 1500 RPMs in this truck. Really going to want to keep off the throttle here, slow down before red lights, and just pay attention to what I'm doing. We've got stop start activated. So we're going to turn off at this red light. Ford tells me that they did a lot of work getting the stop-start system to be right, and took a little bit more effort with the diesel than it normally would with the gasoline variants, but it seems to be a very organic and unintrusive system that works pretty well. So far, we're at about 23 miles to the gallon. We're going to go down this hill and coast a little bit, and we'll see how we do from there. Got a green light, so I'm going to go for it just a little bit here. Cruising at 45 miles per hour. Up to 26.5 miles to the gallon. Now we're only doing miles to gallon based on the readout. We're not really going to be able to see what the actual real world MPG is at the pump. But it should give you a pretty close basis for what fuel economy this should really get.
In 1.5 miles, turn right onto exit 52.
Let's bring it up a little bit into 50 miles an hour here. We're really just putzing along. We're going to take it easy up this hill, and I believe merge onto the highway up here. So we've got a 75 mile an hour speed limit. I'm going to keep it pinned at 60 just for fun. We've got an exit in about a mile. I'm going to coast down this hill into this entrance ramp. This is putting us up to 31 miles to the gallon here. .32.5. Looking pretty good. In 10th gear. The advantage of diesels is, of course, is you can really just get as much torque as you need and keep those revs very low. There we go, hitting our exit. .33.2 MPG average so far, doing pretty well. I'm happy with this. Up to 35.5 so far, 36. Of course, we've been off throttle for about the last mile or so, just coasting down this hill. We're going to take a right up here and slow down just a little bit, see if we can get a green light here. like we can get away with a yield here. Nobody coming. Up to 38.2.
You have arrived at your waypoint.
55 miles per hour speed limit here, which is just great for fuel economy. We're going to get it up to speed and just hold it here. I think we can do pretty well for the next couple miles, just sitting at 55. If this light turns red on me, that's going to be a disaster, but so far it looks like we're in good shape. We've got our headlights completely off. Up this hill, we're going down a little bit in fuel economy, down to 33. Getting a little bit of fog from the windows there. To 31 miles to the gallon. We got a green light though, so hopefully we're in good shape. We don't have to come to a complete stop. I just love how quiet, refined, and easy and relaxing this truck is to drive. This diesel's so nice. And each respective mode does such a good job doing what you want it to do. We're really being economical here while keeping up with traffic. Alright, so I'm going to want to get up to speed. Not too slowly, but get up to speed and hold my cruise as much as possible. If I see a red light, I'm going to back off just a little bit. If I see a green light, I'm going to make sure I make it through in time. Still sitting at around 29.5 miles to the gallon, 6.5 miles in the route. We've had a pretty good variety of hills, a little bit of city driving. Gotten a little unlucky on a couple traffic lights. Gonna cruise around this turn here. Gonna let off early here. We're not doing that great. This is kind of our final stretch here. These next 5 minutes. We're at 29 miles to the gallon. Take this corner as quickly as I can here. Keep my momentum going. Got a red light here that's a little bit unlucky, but what can I do? Back up to 29 miles to the gallon down this hill, completely off the throttle. We've got a stop sign up here. No point in accelerating before that. lots of downhill action for the rest of this route. Put it in neutral and just roll down this hill a little bit. Got about half a mile left. Still kissing about 30 miles to the gallon so far on the route, which is pretty good.
Your destination is ahead on the right.
You're definitely able to match those EPA highway fuel economy numbers in the city if you try a little bit. Looks like we're just sitting at about 30.6 miles to the gallon.
1/10 of a mile, make a slight right turn.
30.7.
Make a slight right turn now.
Alright, we're gonna park this right where we left it here.
In 300 feet, turn right.
There we go. Alright guys, so that just goes to show that you can pretty easily match those EPA rated fuel economy numbers. We're sitting at 30.8 mpg on that trip. Not too bad. Not as good as the last guy I drove this. I'm not getting the fuel economy trophy today, but I'm pretty happy with that from this truck. Pretty impressive results. Anyway guys, this was just kind of a fun little fuel economy video. Thanks again. We'll see you later. Okay, saying 30.8. Not
Awesome.
Not great, not the best. Had a few lights.
It's okay though. It's 30.
Yep.
30's good.
Pretty impressive numbers from this
That's
truck
awesome.
though.
Yep.
It's
30.8.
it's great that you can match the highway numbers in mostly city driving. So
Exactly.
yeah.
Great. Good
Yep.
job.
Cool. All right, that's a wrap on this one. I'm gonna get back inside and head back to Michigan where it's nice and warm. Colorado has given us one day of nasty weather here. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.